Drunk seductress 36 who forced herself on a 14-year-old boy, then falsely accused him of rape when he reported her, is jailed for more than 4 years. This is an article from the Mail Online from a couple of days back, and the subheadings: Mandy Stubbs from Merton flopped on top of victim while disgracefully drunk. Disgracefully drunk. But when questioned by police, she claimed that the schoolboy had raped her. She was jailed for 4 years and 8 months at Durham Crown Court. Okay, stand it on its head, and a man would have got twice that, I think, and quite rightly too. And this is just one in a long line of cases that have been reported recently here in Britain about women, female paedophiles being found guilty, but the majority of them seem to just walk free, and more people are noticing it. And figures collected by the Home Office every year, and Section 95 of the Criminal Justice Act of 1991 show every single year, they look into gender imbalance within the criminal justice system, and every year they show that women receive more lenient treatment than men in the criminal justice system. And yet there are feminists continually demanding, and feminist politicians as well, demanding that women receive even more lenient treatment than that. And I think in the United States actually there's a stat here that something like 5 out of 6 men in British prisons, if they'd have been tried as a woman, they wouldn't even be in prison. And in the United States, I think that a man is over 60% more likely to be jailed for an offence which, if a woman committed, a woman with the same criminal record, you take everything into consideration, a man is more than 60% likely to be jailed. The reason I'm mentioning this is, I've mentioned this in other videos, is that because in the US, it's been well reported, including by the Mail Online, that men are more likely to be raped in jail than by other men, that women are likely to be raped by men on the outside. So if you balance those, if judges treated women in the same way that they treat men, and we have an MP here, Philip Davis, I'm saying we because around 15% of my channel's viewers are from the UK, the rest of you are from outside. But Philip Davis, he wants the tariffs on MP, wants the tariffs on women in the criminal justice system to be brought up to the same level as men. Other people would want them bringing down, but I worked out, given the fact that in the United States a female prisoner is more than 4 times more likely to be raped by another female prisoner than a man is likely to be raped in a male prison. If you gave women in the United States the same sentencing that you gave men, it's almost certain that women would rape more women in prisons than men rape women on the outside. And that's not even including these dirty paedophile women here. And it's just paedophile women who rape boys. It's not just there are loads of cases of women raping men as well, sometimes gang raping as well. But it's treated like some kind of a joke. Anyway, I'm going to cover this article very quickly now, so skipping down. And this has been penned by Sebastian Murphy for Mail Online. A female paedophile, thank you, that's exactly what she is, who had raped, with a 14-year-old schoolboy, then accused him of rape, has been jailed for 4 years and 8 months. Disgracefully drunk Mandy Stubbs inflicted herself upon the teenager, raped him, while he played on a gaming machine and struggled to stop her advances early one afternoon. The 36-year-old began by kissing the startled youngster on the neck and cheek before she flopped on top of him, that's in inverted commas, maybe threw him on the ground and just fucking raped him, undid his trousers and performed a sex act on him. She removed her leggings before full sex followed, prosecutor Sean Dodds told Durham Crown Court. Stubbs from County Durham then told police she was the victim of rape and claimed the boy came on to her after her attack was reported and she was questioned. She was charged with 3 counts of sexual activity. So not rape, and in this country and in many other countries, it's deemed that you cannot be seen as a victim of rape unless you have been, one of your orifices has been penetrated. So theoretically, a woman cannot rape a man, and this woman cannot be found guilty of raping a boy, even though she's a paedophile, as far as I'm concerned, dirty little rapist. Anyway, she denied these offences at a plea back in February. The case was listed for a trial. It was meant to go forth in July and later put back to this month, but it was mentioned back at the court on June 28th when she admitted one of the 3 counts of, what was it, let's go back here, sexual activity. It was accepted by the Crown, i.e. the Crown Prosecution Service, negating the need for a trial. So no trial, no media flooding around there. If this was, it's down the genders on the head. So that's the CPS, the Crown Prosecution Service, doing a deal, as far as I can see. This is the same CPS that in the past has, under Alison Saunders, I don't know whether she is still the head, had an investigation into violence against women and girls. That's fine, but do an investigation into men and boys as well. And the CPS claim on their website that they aren't sexist. But I find it strange that they've done an investigation into violence against women and girls. And I'm thinking about the girls thing, violence against girls. I would have thought, I mean, I don't know, I'm no expert. I would have thought that most violence against girls happens in the house and home. And maybe the CPS could explain why they do this when their own figures year in, year out show that they prosecute more women for child abuse and child neglect than they do men. Anyway, to cut through to the end of it, Judge Jonathan Carroll said she's directly accusing this boy of 2 counts of rape. I take it as a case of her having little or no remorse. Not only does she have no remorse, she tried to destroy his life and have him sent down for God knows how many years. She should have got so many years more than that, but at least in this case there's been some kind of sentence. Anyway, so he jailed her for 4 years and 8 months, and he said that while she was disgracefully drunk, she inflicted sexual contact. For me that's rape, but technically it's not, but it should be, on the boy, and there should be a campaign to make that the case and change the law. To satisfy your own sexual desires with a complete disregard for his needs. Well, she's a raping paedophile as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'll just do 3 comments from the comment section to show that more and more people are getting sick and tired of these filthy female paedophiles getting away either off the hook completely or with relatively lenient sentences. I'll just do the top 3 comments. What a monster. And that has, let me have a look, my glasses on, 390 thumbs up, 18 thumbs down. Looking like she deserves 10 years for scarring the boy for life. 368 thumbs up, 19 thumbs down. But my favourite is the 3rd one down. She is not a seductress, she is a paedophile rapist. 934 thumbs up, 20 thumbs down. Now, I report on these things. Feminists try to cover up for this kind of thing as much as they possibly can. And I mentioned all those thumbs up. Thumbs up always helps these videos, and so does, if you haven't already subscribed, then please subscribe, because I'm going to continue doing this stuff and continue bringing you the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth on subjects like this as far as I can ascertain it. Thank you very much.